Alright, you guys, it's the show, it's the show, it's the show, it's the asshole cooking show, and today we're gonna do some honey molasses chicken wings. Just gonna do a nice little video here, straight to the point. I already started preheating my oven to a fairly low heat. I'm gonna cook these slower like I did ribs because it goes so well that way. And I went ahead and took like a half a stick of butter, and put it in the oven and that, and just to lubricate this pan up a little bit here. Start it out so it don't stick. Instead of using this spray stuff here, I decided to do that different. And I'm gonna take, inspired by some things I see, and I'm gonna take some of this honey, and before I put my chicken in, I'm gonna just go all line the pan with it there, and make sure the wings are in it. There's a method to my madness here. It is doing this inspired by something I've seen, you notice that, and then I'm gonna spend like a heck of a lot of time on it. I'm just trying to use this last bottle up. There's only this much in here, and farting sounds. Alright. I left the bottle upside down intentionally, just like we do bottles of ketchup, to try to use that up. Try to swish that around a little bit. Because since this butter was heated, it's kind of softened the honey up a little bit. Then we're going to take our wings. I got my hands good and washed. That's what we do around in our own kitchen. I'm going to line them up in here. Get this straight to the point. Put them all in. Throw them all in like that. And throw the rest of this way. And this is not going to use because it's kind of closed. But all right, just a couple of small shakes. Garlic this time. I'm going to do just a teensy little shake. Very little, because I'm not going to do I just want to have some other kind of ingredients in here. Then we're going to add a little bit of pepper. A little bit pepper. I did this with some molasses chicken. I didn't do wings, but I have a video where I did some chicken. This pepper kind of gets plugged up a little bit. A few shakes of pepper. Some people like more pepper than others, but this have a hard time getting out. Just so I see some granules of pepper on here. Need to take care of this shaker. It's not shaking enough. I have a bigger can of pepper, but I don't want it to, that other can, I don't want it to come out too fast. But some of you guys like things a little peppery. See, that's all I really want. A small layer of that, and I took a doink, 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 doink shake of garlic. Very minute compared to how I really do it. Because I want to have a video with not just hardly any ingredients. I'm going to take this molasses, just like I did a video in my other molasses chicken video. I'm going to spew this all around here and just empty the jar completely out. Just get this on here. And allow that to marinate in there. I'm going to swish this around in here too, so it's coating all of this too. I don't want anything sticking, but some of the butter gives it flavor too. Some people use butter instead of that cooking spray, and some people like a little butter to go into there too to make. But that's just some coating the bottom there too. So there we go. Don't worry about every drop getting out, but I made sure that was so that's all settling on there. So there isn't really much to it, you know. So we're almost ready to cover it, foil, and put it in. I preheated this. I got this on a lower heat. I'm going to cook it for about maybe 2.5 hours. Well, when I did my ribs, I cooked them, slow cooked them about 3 hours, and they came right off of the bone. My more recent, I actually had ribs before, and I didn't record it. I already did videos with ribs, but the last time I did that I didn't record, I have videos, but slow cooked for like 3 hours, and they fell right off the bone. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check on this in about 2 hours, but I'm probably gonna do 2.5. Starting this supper a little early. So I want to cook it slower so the meat gets right off the bone and you're eating it easier. And when you cook things slower, I noticed that it has more flavor. Just take this and move this pan around a little bit. Let this slosh in there a little bit. There, let that slosh around a little bit. I'll see it's about like that. Some room in here for it. We're gonna put 4 nice potatoes in here, and then I'll just eat them later. Like along with the meal, we're gonna put a couple of potatoes in here. Scoot this over, and scoot that over. Because by the time this is being cooked in here, then I'll eat the potatoes later. What the hell, you know? Then we're gonna take our foil here, cover this up. Cover it up so we don't splatter the hell out of the oven. And I'm going to put this in. And I'm going to check this in about maybe 2 hours. Because wings, you know, you slow cook them. It's like not like ribs. It's not going to take as long. But I'm cooking this slow. I'm not going to do it real fast because I'm starting supper early. So stay tuned. All right, get the glove. Take this out. I turn the heat down and let the residual heat cook the rest of it so it's not sizzling and it's less of a hazard of getting burned and all that stuff. But, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh crap, look at that. That's falling. That's just like I wanted. Cook it slower. It coming right apart. The grease kind of liquefied, you know, all the what I put in there. Holy, time to serve it. And the taters, I have some butter in there. Look at how easy that the fork glides in there. Time to serve. Time to serve up something to eat. So I can get all this damn junk out the way. This coffee container, this Sweet Baby Ray's sauce gets my organized clutter here. Hey, you want a tater?
Yes, please.
All right. But, take this one, put it on there. I ought to get a spoon. These things like are kind of falling out here. There we go, and just serve it. Dinner for 2, you know. Just put that on there. All right, now just serve me some. I'll take a little taste of this here. Should get a good. Get a little piece of it on the fork. All right, serve up my plate. And this concludes another episode of the Asshole Cooking Show. Looking forward to making another. Thank you for watching the show. The Asshole Cooking Show. Thank you for watching the show.